Hey guys, it's me, Kylie. Ignore the mess. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm just waking up and deciding to film like this, like a hot mess. Today I'm going to be doing the 4th of July book tag. I am one day late on this. That's okay, it's still within range. In my Christmas mug. Yesterday was the 4th of July. I went to my dad's house, saw all my family. My son, we didn't stay late just because my son, he's still young and he goes to bed fairly early. My husband had to work, he works nights, so he needed to get some sleep in before having a whole shift of work to do. So we left early, but my son did get to pop some little like poppers for the first time, and like he got a sparkler and it was fun for him. We got to see some fireworks. It was just in the daylight. It was pretty fun. I wrote down the questions on this like envelope that I have, just some junk mail. Show 3 books that you've read, one for red, one that's white, and the other one is blue. Oh, I should have stacked these in order. All right, so I was looking through my books and I realized I haven't really read that many books with a red cover. So this first one that's red is going to be a little bit of a cheat. Okay, so that is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Now, the reason why this is a cheat is because I've read half of it, so I haven't completely read it. I can say confidently, from what I have read of it, I really enjoy it, and the cover is obviously red. So I'm definitely going to go with this one for my red book because it's really my only choice. But I do have a couple other choices for the white and the blue. So for white, I'm going with Are You Sleeping by Kathleen Barber. This is kind of like a thrillery type book. I read this for Thrillerathon at the beginning of the year. I gave it, I want to say 4 stars, 3.5, 4 stars, something like that. I'd have to double check, but as you can see, the cover is mostly white, and I did enjoy this. It just wasn't like a 5-star read. And then for blue, I don't think anybody's going to be shocked when they see this, but it is The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. This cover is incredibly blue, and I did read this at the beginning of the year as well, and this was a 5-star read for me. I highly recommend this book if you're looking for something to kind of like lift you up, but also has like some discussion about grieving. The next prompt or question is a book with a ragtag group of revolutionaries. So for this one, I've read a few books with that, but I'm gonna go back to like way back when I first started like picking up reading as like a hobby type thing, and I'm going with Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This has just a group of people who meet under unfortunate circumstances. They all kind of get thrown into this like huge worldwide political battle and manhunt, more or less, and it's super dusty because I haven't picked it up in years, but this does have just a ragtag group of people who are just trying to make things right. The next question is a book that takes place in one of the 13 colonies. So for this one, I'm going with The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. This takes place in New York, and I had to Google this because I'm not really up on my history as much as I want to be, but I believe that is a 13 colonies. So in New York, this one, I guess you could also say, has like the ragtag element in it, even though some of the people are already kind of involved in the situation to begin with. Some of them kind of do get sucked into like a situation where they weren't prepared for it. So 13th colony, one of the 13th colonies is New York. The next question is a book that takes place in England, and for that one, I haven't read very many books that take place in England right off the top of my head that I'm aware of, so I have to go with Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I know that there is talk, like brief mentionings of them at least not being in the United States. I'm assuming somewhere, maybe London, I don't know. This is a kind of thrillery book I say that all the time with thrillers. This is kind of a thrillery book. Anyways, this is a thriller, and I really enjoyed it. And to my knowledge, it does take place in England. And we're on question number 5, and that is a book that ended with a bang. So fireworks, you know what I mean? So this one was an obvious choice for me, and that is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. This is the second book to the Arc of a Scythe series, and let me tell you, if you've read this book, it was a wild ride, okay? Like, it was friggin' intense. And I think that everybody who enjoyed this book is like on their toes waiting for the toll to come out. So this definitely ended with a bang. I friggin' loved it. I was like so enthralled when I was reading it, and I can't wait for the toll to come out. And finally, the last prompt is to share 3 books that you have not read, all 3 in red, white, or blue covers. So, for red, I still need to read This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I guess her adult books are V.E. Schwab and her young adult books are Victoria Schwab. So, my bad there, but it's Victoria Schwab. They're the same person, though. That's kind of funny that I shared 2 of her books for the red prompts, but me and my friend Deanna have been wanting to get to this one for quite a while. It is red. There's a lot of black on it, but you can see this middle part is very red. Yeah, I know this has to do with monsters. I'm not sure anything else about it, and I kind of want to keep it that way. For the white book, I'm going with Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. The white is here and here, if you weren't aware of that, but ever since reading the Illuminae files, I have just been wanting to pick this up, and I don't know why I haven't. I think I'm just really nervous that I'm not going to like it or something, but I'm quite excited to eventually get to this one, and it is white, so it fits this prompt. And for the blue book, I have Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. I just got this book in my Powell's book haul, and it is a very dark cover, but I think it looks mostly blue. So like a dark blue with like the little bits of like light blue. So blue, like the ocean, and it is blue, and there's something about, I think, mermaids. I couldn't tell you. All I know is this one has also been on mine and Deanna's radar for quite some All I know is this has been on mine and Deanna's radar for quite some time now, and I do want to pick it up at some point. Alright, you guys, so I'm actually filming this after the 4th of July, so I hope that your holiday went fantastic. If you celebrate it, I hope you got to see some good old fireworks, have a couple drinks, safely, of course, and if you're of age. If you're new here, go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss any of my uploads. If you want to, I mean, I won't force you to do anything, okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.